Have you ever wondered if someone in your life really values you, or if they're just taking up space? Sometimes it's difficult to decipher who genuinely has your best interests at heart. Yet, in Stoic philosophy, the importance of surrounding oneself with people who bring strength and value to life is paramount. As Seneca said, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Recognizing when someone doesn't truly care about you isn't just a tool for self-protection. It's a way to cultivate a life filled with meaningful relationships. Today, we'll explore 10 powerful Stoic signs that reveal when someone may not truly care about you. These insights aren't just red flags. They're tools for reclaiming your peace, reinforcing your boundaries, and building authentic connections that uplift rather than weigh you down. Let's begin. Sign 1. They're unreliable when you need them. Ever needed a helping hand, only to find them mysteriously unavailable? Reliability is a cornerstone of genuine care. True friends don't abandon you in times of need. They show up. When someone regularly fails to be there for you, it's a telling sign that their commitment may be only surface deep. Stoic thinkers emphasize the power of actions over words, believing that true support is demonstrated, not just promised. Consider this. If you're left questioning someone's reliability time and again, it's worth assessing if they're adding value to your life or just taking up space in it. In Stoic terms, we're encouraged to prune relationships that drain our energy rather than restore it. Remember, people who genuinely care make an effort, not just an appearance. Think about it. Do you deserve to be surrounded by people who are only there for the fun, or those who stand by you through thick and thin? Choose the latter, and you'll be choosing peace. Sign 2. They don't respect your boundaries. Have you ever set a boundary, only to find them consistently crossing it? Boundaries are an essential part of self-respect, and anyone who disregards them shows a lack of care for your well-being. Stoic wisdom reminds us that respecting others' space and autonomy is foundational to any healthy relationship. When someone continuously oversteps your limits, they are prioritizing their own desires over your comfort and peace. In ancient Stoic teachings, individuals were encouraged to interact with respect, treating each person as an independent being. If someone doesn't respect your boundaries, it signals that they don't fully value you as an individual. Embracing this understanding allows you to reclaim your space and surround yourself with people who value your comfort and consent. Have you ever felt disrespected or ignored by someone who just won't respect your boundaries? Remember, you have the power to distance yourself from those who disregard your peace. Sign 3. They often dismiss your feelings. Do they make you feel like your emotions are an inconvenience? A person who genuinely cares, listens, even when the topic is difficult or when they don't entirely understand. Dismissing your feelings indicates a lack of empathy and respect. In Stoicism, empathy is a core principle, rooted in the belief that every human experience is valuable and deserves acknowledgement. When someone waves off your concerns, it's a subtle way of saying that their world is more important than yours. Instead of sharing a genuine connection, they've created a hierarchy where their emotions reign supreme. Stoic teachings would encourage you to let go of such people, as they only bring disharmony to your life. Have you been in conversations where you feel minimized or dismissed? Life's too precious to spend it with those who can't honor your emotions. Find people who listen deeply, and you'll find true connection. Sign 4. They're always competing with you. Have you ever shared a success, only to feel like it turned into a contest? True friends celebrate with you. They don't try to outshine you. Constant competition, where every achievement is met with one-upping, isn't friendship. It's rivalry disguised as companionship. Stoics believe in celebrating the success of others, as well as our own, recognizing that another's success doesn't diminish our own. When someone constantly competes with you, They're not focused on you. They're preoccupied with their own need to come out on top. Stoic philosophy teaches that this mindset is an obstacle to both inner peace and authentic connections. People who truly care want to see you win, not struggle to keep up with them. Have you felt drained by a friend who always tries to outdo you? A real friend would be inspired by your success, not threatened by it. Don't settle for less. Sign 5. They take more than they give. Do you feel like you're always the one giving, yet rarely receiving anything in return? A healthy relationship is one of balance and mutual support. When someone constantly takes and rarely gives back, they're showing a lack of regard for your time and energy. The Stoics taught us the importance of reciprocity and mutual respect. Just as we should be giving, we should also seek relationships that offer balance. If someone continually expects your efforts without reciprocating, it's a sign that they're likely more invested in what they can gain from you than in a true friendship. The Stoic approach reminds us that to sustain peace, we must surround ourselves with balanced, reciprocal relationships that don't leave us feeling depleted. Does your friendship feel like a one-way street? True relationships are built on reciprocity, not reliance. Find those who appreciate your efforts and reciprocate in kind. Sign 6. They gossip about you behind your back. Have you ever learned that someone you trusted has been talking about you behind your back? Gossip is a betrayal of trust, and trust is the bedrock of any genuine relationship. If someone gossips about you, they're not honoring you as a friend. They're showing a lack of respect and loyalty. Stoicism teaches us that true friends are loyal and don't use our weaknesses or private moments as entertainment for others. Gossipers lack integrity, choosing the path of shallow validation over the value of a deep, respectful connection. A Stoic would advise distancing from such individuals and finding companions who build you up instead of talking you down. Have you been stung by someone's betrayal through gossip? Remember that true allies speak up for you, not against you. Surround yourself with those who value loyalty and integrity. Sign 7. They make you feel bad about yourself. Do you find yourself feeling worse about who you are after spending time with someone? A key indicator that someone doesn't genuinely care about you is if they constantly undermine your self-worth. Genuine relationships should empower and inspire, not leave you feeling unworthy. The Stoic belief in eudaimonia, flourishing, reminds us that we should feel nurtured, not diminished in our relationships. When someone consistently makes you feel inadequate, it's a sign they may be projecting their insecurities onto you. The Stoics advise us to be cautious of people who take pleasure in diminishing others. Value relationships that encourage your growth, not those that thrive on keeping you small. Do you leave interactions feeling smaller than before? Real friendships leave you feeling empowered, not diminished. Choose connections that elevate your sense of self. Sign 8. Inconsistency in treatment. Ever felt like you're on an emotional roller coaster with someone, never knowing if you're going to get the warm smile or the cold shoulder? When someone's treatment of you swings wildly, kind one moment, dismissive the next, it's more than just confusing, it's unsettling. This inconsistency can eat away at your peace, leaving you constantly second-guessing where you stand. Stoics believe that true relationships should bring stability, not turbulence. Consider the Stoic principle of ataraxia, or inner tranquility. Imagine you're a pillar standing in a storm. The winds of others' moods may whip around you, but you remain unshaken. When people around you are inconsistent, it often points to their own unresolved issues, not yours. The Stoic wisdom here is to seek out consistency in relationships, to surround yourself with those who treat you with fairness and respect, no matter their mood or external situation. If someone's treatment of you fluctuates like the weather, it may be a sign they lack the inner stability to be a true friend. Remember, You deserve to be treated with steady respect and kindness, not as a mere bystander to someone else's emotional ups and downs. Ask yourself this: are you constantly questioning your worth because of someone else's unpredictable actions? The Stoics would tell you, it's time to step off the roller coaster. Sign 9. Lack of empathy or understanding. Have you ever opened up to someone only to feel like you're speaking into an empty void? Empathy, the ability to step into someone else's shoes, is the cornerstone of meaningful connections. Without it, relationships feel hollow, even painful. If you're trying to share your experiences, struggles, or dreams with someone, and they show little interest or understanding, this could be a sign they don't genuinely care. The Stoics teach us to look at each person's soul. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, emphasized the importance of understanding others' perspectives, for in doing so, we can cultivate compassion. If someone lacks this empathy and makes no effort to truly hear you, they're signaling that your feelings are secondary to their own needs. This sign calls you to evaluate the depth of your relationships. True empathy creates a space where both people feel seen, understood, and valued. But if someone repeatedly shows a lack of empathy, it's not a call to change them. It's a call to reflect on whether they deserve a place in your life. Does this sound familiar? Then it may be time to realign your connections. Don't waste your time on those who don't value your inner world. Focus instead on relationships that nurture your peace. Sign 10. Disinterest in your personal growth. Have you noticed that some people in your life aren't interested in seeing you grow? Personal growth is fundamental to a fulfilling life, and a genuine friend or partner should want to see you thrive. If someone in your life shows disinterest, or worse, discourages your ambitions, they may not have your best interests at heart. The Stoics believe that we are meant to grow continuously, becoming the best versions of ourselves. For example, Seneca once advised, associate with those who will make a better man of you. Your companions should encourage you, challenge you, and celebrate your progress, not hold you back. Ask yourself, when you share your dreams, do they respond with enthusiasm, or do they change the subject? Do they listen with genuine interest, or do they brush it off? If they're disinterested in your growth, they're likely focused on maintaining the status quo that serves them. A real connection fuels our journey towards self-improvement, while a hollow one pulls us away from it. If you've experienced this, take it as a Stoic lesson. Surround yourself with those who see your potential and want to see you flourish. Life's too short to be weighed down by anyone who doesn't want to see you soar. Final thoughts. True connection and self-respect. We've covered a lot today, exploring the signs that someone may not truly care about you. These insights aren't just red flags, they're a call to action. When you recognize these signs, take it as an opportunity to set boundaries, to refocus on those who genuinely respect you, and most importantly, to cultivate inner resilience and peace. True relationships don't just fulfill a need. They nurture, uplift, and inspire. As we conclude, remember that Stoic wisdom guides us to be selective about the people we let into our lives. Just as a gardener removes weeds to let flowers bloom, so should you clear your life of toxic relationships to make room for meaningful connections. If this video resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a dose of Stoic wisdom. Let's build a community of strength, resilience, and wisdom together. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep reflecting, keep growing, and remember, true strength comes from within.